What is up, folks? Brister Gaming back with another episode of 7 Days to Die Mods Weekly, the show where we help you figure out what mods work well for you. This week we have some really interesting mods that I use a lot, excuse me, and one mod that I think everybody's just going to really like because it's kooky, it's cool, and the author did an amazing job on it. But before we jump into any mods, I want to take a second to say, if you like the content, go ahead and like and subscribe as it does help out the channel. But now, our first mod of the week is a really neat mod. I use it in almost every playthrough. It is called Class System by Stallionsden and Valmar. And what it does is you see on my hotbar, or on my toolbar down there on the bottom, you have this item here, class selection. And you click on it and you hit recipes. It gives you a list of classes that you can choose from. You've got veteran, terrorist, survivor, rifle, miner. Like there's just a ton of them. So I'm gonna pick hunter and click craft. It's going to craft it out, and I'm going to take it, and I'm going to put it on the ground. And then I'm going to come to my key, I'm going to unlock it, open it up, and now you see I've got equipment. The reason why I like this mod so much is because this mod gives you a lot of stuff like at the beginning of the game to really help you out. Now some people say it kind of breaks it ruins the immersion, it does, whatever. I think it does a lot to like really help you get started because in Alpha 19 it's the Stone Age for so long, and like this hunting rifle here, I don't know how many playthroughs I've been in where I've had just a ton of 7.62 or 9mm and stuff like that, and I've never really had any guns for it or anything like that until day 7, or unless I'm just busting trader missions constantly and I get lucky and they have one that I can buy early. But for the most part, you don't really get a gun early, at least not before day 7, unless you're, playing the heavy trader game. If you're just, running around, killing, building, and stuff like that, you're probably not going to find one. This mod really helps alleviate that. But with that, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright, folks, so our next mod is the Expanded Weapons and Tools by Stallionsden and Valmar. And what this mod does is it adds in just a few items that were in the game before but got taken out. And one of the best things it adds is the weed cleaver. I love this thing. It looks like a machete, but I'll show you here in a second what it actually does. So it looks like a machete, but see how fast it operates? It cuts super fast. Like if you got to gather up plants, you just sit there and it doesn't take up any stamina to use it. So the only stamina that's being used right now is coming from me running around. But it gathers up plants super quick. And it doesn't do, but 1 damage to the ground. So it's actually a pretty decent little item. I love this thing. And then the other items it adds is this combat axe, the iron bow, and an iron crossbow. The combat axe, you can actually use it. Why does it look like looks like a weird piece of leather, something in my hand. You run up and go plop, plop, she's dead. I think it's just the way my character doesn't know how to hold, but yeah, it actually works well. And if I had arrows, I'd show you the iron bow and crossbow, but they work just the same as a normal item you'd find in the game like that. It's a decent little mod. It adds a couple items of utility. I really love the weed cleaver. Like I said, this is for me, this mod alone, just with this one item, is more than worth it because. Like, if you've got a massive farm going and, you have to take time to do stuff, you can actually just use this. Because, like, look. See how long it took to kill that rabbit? Like, you can. It's going to take a long time to do it. But it's really not used for anything other than just gathering up plants. Like, that's really all it's for. It's a great tool for that. But with that, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next mod. Alright folks, so our next mod is called Stample's Defense Quests, and what this mod does is it offers up a whole new type of quest to do, defend quests, and it's basically you go to a place, you defend it against zombies, and there are up to tier 5 types of this quest, and I love this mod because of this. Like, it adds something new to the game that I've thought for a long time has been desperately needed. But if we go ahead and you talk to the trader, you select job, defend others. So we're going to go ahead and accept it.
Always admired, Okay, be careful.
And then now it tells us to craft a shoddy receiver. So we come into our inventory. I've got one, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to craft one. And then once this completes, it's going to pop up with what we need to do. Now, you can do these quests without going to the trader, but you lose out on some of the rewards. So it's better to just stick with the trader. So now we see that it says we have to kill a starving mommy. Or mummy, sorry. I don't know how to read. I thought that said mommy. But we show it on the map. It doesn't really tell us. But what we do here is we go in here and then we read the shoddy receiver. Now we actually should have a marker pop up telling us where our quest is. Zoom out a bit. No? Yeah, let's come over here. Ah, kilometer away. Okay. So we will be back as soon as I get there. Okay, so here we are at the quest marker. So, and this is going to proceed just like a normal quest. You come in here. We're going to go ahead and start it. Now it reset the building just like it normally does for quests. We come over here, kill this guy with the admin gun just because I don't feel like taking too long. I was going to use a spear, but I want this to be quick. So now we just have one more zombie kill. Boom. Now we have some more zombies to kill. And that's the thing I like about this is it kind of goes in stages. It's not like super... what's the word I'm looking for? It's not super fast, it's not super slow, it kind of works in stages. But it's really good because it gives you a little bit more to do. And you see, now we have 6. So it actually kind of has like a little progression that you're going to follow. And that's what makes this so good. But now that I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and... Okay, that was weird. Okay, so now that we've got majority of these guys killed, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and then I will see you guys back at the trader. So I know I'm not back at the trader, but I wanted to show you guys this real quick. This is the actual target you have to kill. This is the starving mummy that we have to kill. It looks really cool. It looks neat. They did a good job making this thing look creepy. But we're gonna go ahead and kill it. Now we gotta go talk to the trader. So we'll be back when we get to the... Okay, so here we are back at the trader. So you come in here.
Well, that
talk to
didn't
her.
take long.
There you
Nice
go.
work.
Now you have your rewards. So it's actually a really easy... It's, well, not really easy. Some of them can actually be super hard, especially as you get to like tier 5 because you've got ferals and radiated stuff, and it's just... And they just keep spawning in. Like it can be a challenge on single player, but if you're playing with friends, it makes it really easy. This is a super fun mod. I love the fact that they created this mod, just because it adds a unique element to the game that has needed to be there for a long time. It's a different type of quest, and like when I play, like I know Luna and I love doing the quests. We like doing the clears, the fetches, like everything. We love doing the quests, except for the buried supplies ones, because those can suck, especially like when it's like in the middle of the concrete. It's like, what the crap? But these defense quests are a really good mod. Like if you're one of those people that just wants more out of the game without having to do a whole heck of a lot to it, this is definitely one of those mods that I would suggest you add. But with that, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright folks, so our next mod is called H's Special Things by Hsngrms. It's just a whole bunch of consonants, so I hope I pronounced that right, but it's Hsngrms. Weird. Anyway, so what this mod does is it adds in a ton of special stuff. It adds in a beer that not only gives 100% stamina regen, a ton of brawling damage, it also refills your food, your water. Like watch, if I use it, see, look, my food and water are going up. I mean, yeah, I'm drunk as a skunk, but, you know, that's fine. I'm running just a little bit faster, too, which is kind of cool. Like, this is a really good mod. It is a little broken because, like, I mean, look at this tank top. It adds perfect resistance to heat and cold. These cowboy boots. Watch what these cowboy boots do. Look how freaking fast I'm moving. This is actually faster than the mod I showcased last week, or the week before, with the walk and run fast. Like, look, I'm almost flying. I'm so fast. This is ridiculous. But not only that, like, it adds in another really cool item this bicycle. So we go over here. I'm gonna place it on this bicycle. Show you guys. So we come here and we open the storage. Look at how big that storage is. It actually makes a bicycle that's worthwhile. It's got decent speed. It's, you know, it's a pretty fast bicycle. It actually makes it, you're not using stamina. You don't have to worry about gas. Unfortunately, you know, with this bicycle, you can't carry a whole other person with you. But you've got a decent vehicle. Like, it is a decent little vehicle that you can find early in the game. And you actually can craft it too. So you come in here and you type in special. So you can craft these things. And the other cool thing about this is, the reason why I love it, is, like, I really love this thing, is because of this here. The workbench and the forge. In a normal gameplay, you need to go down the intelligence tree to craft these. Now, some people don't like doing that. I do it just because I like the better barter and stuff like that. So this just, you know, it's just one of those extra things that let you, you know, craft stuff earlier, but a lot of people don't like doing that. This alleviates that. So if, like, if you need forged iron for anything, or you need steel, you need your workbench to craft stuff, schematics that you might find, this lets you do it without having to worry about, are you going to get lucky and be able to buy these from the trader. The bicycle is really cool, but it also allows you to craft a special type of trader. So we're going to run into here where I've got a little temporary base set up, and I'm going to set down this trader. Oh, crap, I fell. Boy, I fell far, didn't I? I can fix that. See, look, here's the special trader. So you can actually buy stuff from her. So, like, if you set up a base, you don't look at how much crap she has. Like, you don't have to worry about going to the traders.
Might have what you were looking
You don't
for.
have to worry about going to a trader to take missions and stuff like that. Like, you can set this up inside your base. It's not easy to get. If you type in special and you go here and you look at the special trader, you need a ton of meat, you need a ton of bone, you need animal fat, blood, and then this invulnerable glass. Like, it's not easy to get this crap. And you can actually craft this forged invulnerable glass. It's not easy to get this stuff. Like, you actually have to work your butt off. So this is, you know, this having this special trader in your base is not going to be something you're going to do on day 2 or 3. This is going to be like day 60 or higher. Like, you're going to have a ton of shit to make this. Pardon my language. Like, it's not going to be easy to get it, but it is an item that really can help, you know, if you don't like building in a city, or you don't want to be super close to a trader. Like, I've got a little temporary base set up here next to a trader on this map. If you don't want that, you don't have to. You can actually have this stuff set up somewhere else. Or if you're playing on a server, since this is server side, you can have a whole bunch of these set up as an admin and create like a community base with traders and stuff like that. I know I was actually debating on crafting another 16K map and having just a huge tower as a community base with having these there, since this is a server side mod. But I haven't gotten around to it yet because I am very lazy. But with that, we're going to go ahead and move on to the last mod. Alright folks, so our next mod is probably my favorite because it's just such a kooky, goofy, I can't believe they did it type of mod. And it is called Telric's Pokemod. And when you've got the mod installed, you come here, you click on your Dukes token. You need 1,000 Dukes token, you click on recipes. You go to Pokemon Starter Pack. Craft one up. Now, I have one here. I'm going to go ahead and open it, and it gives you a handful of items. It gives you a Pokédex, it gives you a Pokemon, it gives you an attack item, it gives you stuff that you can use to, you know, find other Pokemon, and it gives you trainer gloves. So you left click, throw the Pokeball, right click to mark the Pokemon. So it's really cool because, like, let's see, are there any Pokemon around here? Yes, a little sparrow thing here. Oh, look, and a weird caterpillar thing. Huh. So I don't have any Pokeballs to throw. What I do have is, I'm gonna come over here where this guy is at, and I'm gonna set down my Pokemon. If I can remember how to do it. Come here, guy. There we go. So now, So there he goes. Now they're gonna go fight. So pull this out, and you can get him to attack. Is he? Where are you running away to? Where are you running away to? Go fight that guy. Fight him. Fight him. Fight him. Beat him up. But this is why this is such a cool mod for me. I mean, look at this. Like, this is crazy that this is XML, and it adds like a ton to the game. Like, that's what this whole mod it's awesome. It adds a bunch to the game. Like, this is really cool. Just like sitting there watching them fight, and you can actually battle your friends and stuff like that. And as they're sitting there doing their thing, you can, you know, you can look at all these different stuff. Like, this is actually really cool for, you can find little Pokemon out in the wild. But if you come here and you look at your stuff, so that's how much experience I need to level up my trainer. This is what team I'm on. If I go to my Pokedex and I right click, I change to blue, change to red, you can actually battle your friends. Like, this is just it's a cool little mod. Like, this Pokemon, the whatever the heck that guy is probably gonna die. Mostly because every time I've played with this, I've never really known what I was doing. I never played the Pokemon games when I was a kid, so I have no idea, and I don't have any Pokeballs to try to capture anything. But this is just a cool little. It's a kooky. I can't believe, you know, what the heck kind of mod, and I love this thing. Like, I've played with this just a little bit, but I don't know how. I don't know how Pokemon really works. So I got my Pokemon back. And like, look, you can see a little trainer guy over there. I'm done. Like, I think it's cool. Like, look at this. I never played Pokemon, so I don't know what the hell these things are, but like, this is just cool. Like, you got this guy here, just, what on earth? Go away, lady. Like, can I? And if you crouch and do this, it displays different kinds of information. Like, I don't know what to do, how to do this. Can I challenge you? I don't know. I've never actually really played with this much. I saw it, I thought it was crazy. Like, I like having it on my server just because it's fun to play with. It's just such a goofy mod. I don't really do anything with it. I don't know anything about Pokemon, so I have no idea. My son does. My son loves this, but I can't get him to play 7 Days to Die. But with that, folks, we are done for the week. I hope you have fun. I know I did. Make sure you drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you have questions, I'd be more than glad to answer them for you. If you have mods you want me to check out, please let me know. Take it easy, and we will see you next time.